Okay, it's been about 30 days since this kit was first listed and since I went through all the pricing and made all of my updates. So I thought this would be a good time to go over this kit to just see where we are. And so you guys can see what it looks like after 30 days and how when you first start off, it just takes a little bit of time to kind of get the ball rolling. But what you will see, especially come probably around day 45 and then day 60, how all of the pending sales will then become solds, and so then you'll get your money. We went over this kit when I first started the series, and I went over almost all of the items, maybe not all of them, but pretty close. And so I thought I would take a look 30 days in and see if I wanted to drop any prices, to see what's sold, to see what's pending. So earnings to date is $79.58, and that includes my premium label, so the cost of the label plus the return fee. 16 items had been listed, or sorry, it was 17, 18, 19, 21, 23, 24. I think 24 items have been listed. So right now, one item has sold in the about 30-ish days. I have 6 pending sales, and then 16 are still listed. So let's take a look at the sold. It's these AYR jeans, which I've talked about a couple times, I think, throughout this month. These actually sold twice. So in 1 month, these got listed. Within 48 hours, they sold. Maybe even 24 hours, they sold. They got returned. The person sent them back super fast. And within that time frame, they got relisted. They sold again. When an item sells a second time, once it ships, you'll get an immediate payout. So here are my 6 pending sales from this kit. So far, I don't have any returns. And then if you ever want to know the time frame of when an item is going to pay out, there's a little question mark, delivered to purchaser, that little question mark right there. Once I select that, I can see the return is allowed until 5/3/26. So for these pair of J. McLaughlin dress pants, these ones sold super fast as well. I can expect to get a payout somewhere around anywhere, I'd say the 3rd to the 5th. And so I keep a spreadsheet of where I track my payments, which I can share at some point later on, just so I can kind of estimate what the month is going to look like as far as my payouts are concerned. And I can just go through this list. I'm surprised that this Polo by Ralph Lauren blazer hasn't been returned because, let's see with the window, 5/7, because it actually wasn't Polo by Ralph Lauren. It was a different vintage brand, but maybe whoever purchased it just liked the look of it because it is very much, with that patch, has that Ralph Lauren look and feel. And so they may just be happy with the style of it and they may keep it, regardless of the fact that it's not that brand. So I'm really surprised it didn't get returned and crossing my fingers that it doesn't. These Free People mules, those did really well. So the payouts that for all the items so far are really good. The Sandy's one sold really fast. It was new with tags. I was a little bit surprised by that. That's a Revolve brand. So that's just kind of, for me, this is when I start to note particular brands and new with tag, new without tag, pre-owned, and kind of what they're selling for and how quickly. So I'm just paying attention to that stuff. The Sundance dress doesn't surprise me that it sold this fast. I love that they called it a cocktail dress because that definitely helped with what I was able to price it at and then also what it sold for. I did find this at the thrift store and it was new with tag, so I did luck out on that. But regardless, I still got, or hopefully I'll still get $82.15. So that's a fantastic payout. This Gudrun Sojin dress, I believe this one was linen or 100% cotton. And this is a great payout for a casual dress, and it's because the brand is carrying it. But these are the kinds of payouts I'm actively searching or seeking for, which means I'm actively seeking out these kinds of items that will make me these kinds of payouts. So I'm pretty happy with what's sold so far, and that's kind of within where I want to be as far as my payouts. Let's take a look at listed, and then I'll just quickly go over as I review this at the 30-day mark if I decide I'm going to drop any of the prices. I'm not going to probably drop that Calvin Klein cocktail dress at all, and what I will end up doing is I will keep it because I want to make as high of a payout as I can for me personally. This is where I'm at, and I'm willing to sit on it for 35 more days for it to sell for that price. And if it doesn't, I'm going to let this dress expire and it's just going to be a lesson. So for everything else, I'm just going through it real quickly. I'm still pretty happy with all of these prices. So I'm actually not going to adjust any of the pricing yet. So 30 days in, I've decided I'm not going to adjust any of the pricing. I'll look again at 45 days and see what that looks like, and potentially drop the pricing then. But for now, I'm really happy with the pricing where it's at because I have some great pending sales already. Plus, I have those AYR jeans that sold. So to me, so far, this is almost a perfect box. I'm pretty happy with this box so far. So I just thought I would share that with you guys real quick. And then we'll take a look again at this box in about maybe another 15 days or so. And then once we hit that 60-day mark, we'll look at it again. And then I'll show you how this box ended up performing just overall after its entire listing window.